Just like bleeding clots, the bonus is here and they're bringing the attack. Time to panic and busting. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that's right, it is Brace for Impact time. I'm your host, Bubba Duke, and as you see, kicking the show off tonight is NXT's very own Trick Williams. That's right, guys. It's me, Bubba Duke. Sorry, we've had a couple weeks where we didn't have anything because, well, shoot jobs. And we're not going to jump into a program halfway through. It's not really fair to you guys, but we're here. I'm here. OMD is off for the night. So he, again, his shoot job. But that's okay. We're here and we're ready to rock and roll. So as you've seen, we had Trick Williams kicking off the show. Just going to go through this real quick with you. We have Steve Macklin and Eric Young in a dog collar match for the International Championship. And then we have these two young ladies having a nice little battle, Miss Lee and Rosemary. It's going to be an epic fight. Both these women are incredible in the ring in their own right. And we have Mustafa Ali taking on Terry Miguel. I can't say his last name. My brain is jello. This is a match I'm looking forward to. The Great Hands taking on Aztec Warriors, which is Pentagon Jr. and Laredo Kid. Great tag team in their own right in AAA. Making their appearance again in TNA. And we do have Victoria Crockford in action tonight. This lady is a very good wrestler. You guys are in for one hell of a treat. And again, we're going to be hearing from the Hardy brothers tonight. I don't know what about. Obviously, there's some really cool storyline going on with them to be coming to our show tonight. We're just waiting for TNA Impact to start, which is going to be an awesome show tonight, apparently. So let's get into, real quick, while we're waiting for TNA to start in a minute, which fingers crossed it does, because they're doing Leafs hockey in 60. So I don't know what's going on there. But remember, if you want to check out all of us on our website, we actually have a shorter link now. It's turnbucklestudios.org. Turnbucklestudios.org. Go check us all out. Feel free to send us a message and talk to us if you have questions about what we do on this platform. As far as podcasting, we can help you. That's what we're there for. And because we're talking about TNA Wrestling, check out tnamerch.com or go directly to tnawrestling.com. You can buy tickets for events there. I was just looking at the tickets that are coming up for when they're in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Okay. There is 3 seats left for night 1 of their show. They're super cheap, dude. I was looking. I'm just pulling it back up here because I want to like for two seats was like $175. So the events, yeah, Under Siege in Brampton, May 23rd. Two tickets, okay? Two tickets to Paradise, as far as I'm concerned. For the show, the main night, the first night, $118. That's in section 4. So when you're on the hard cam, as they call it, the one that is constantly looking down at the ring, you're just off to the right where in WWE that would be like where the ring bell is and the announcer sits. So you're right behind that. So that's not bad seating, and it's like the third row back. So you got some pretty sweet seats. Um, yeah, like literally they're 118 for the two of them. Like, dude, that's epic. But that's okay because if you love TNA, that's you're going. You're going. I just don't have a way there and back, and I don't have a place to stay if I was to go down. So I have to pass this time. And next to the fact, it's summer, and summer for me is huge work, as you all know. From now till December, I'm I'm working a lot, so it's all good, right? All right, lovely people that are watching. We're just I don't know if TNA is going to start here because I don't see it. There's still 360s doing hockey highlights. So let's see why. Listen, if we have to, we will switch gears and we will play. I'll turn on the Xbox and we'll play some Xbox. Okay, so NHL in 30, NHL in 30, NHL in 30. 9:30 to 12 is the Edmonton Oiler and Las Vegas Golden Knights. So I don't think we're gonna get. Don't think we're getting TNA tonight, people. I think they kicked it to the curb for the wonderful people of the NHL. But let me double click on my watch live button. It didn't click it over. Okay. So we're live with TNA right now. They're doing their intro. So I'll try to keep up with what's being said for y'all. So in case you're not really watching what's going on, I can tell you. Again, everybody, welcome to the show. They are in the greater Los Angeles area tonight where they did the show. So TNA and NXT. So this is where we get Trick Williams coming out. So let's go real quick before he comes out. He's on his way to the ring right now. And everybody's screaming at Trick Williams. They're chanting something more trick. One last trick. One last trick is what they're chanting. So I think he's coming out to challenge the TNA World Champion. So we'll see what happens. So here we go. Because it's because Joe Henry showed up at Battleground on Tuesday, which I wish we could have some NXT programming on here. To be honest, because that would be epically cool. So Battleground. Okay. They're defending on a TNA program, WWE program. The TNA title will be defended at Battleground against Trick Williams, as you can see on the. I wish I had all these graphics to be honest with you guys, because this kind of stuff is cool. So, May 26th in Florida, TNA World Championship will be defended Battleground. That's cool. So an NXT program is going to have the TNA Heavyweight Champion defended. Can't complain about that. What do you guys think? There's a big poster in the back that says Trick Williams is a big crybaby. So we had Cora Jade released from WWE, which I had high hopes for her in WWE and the NXT thing. So I wonder if TNA picks her up. What do you guys think? Do you think TNA should pick her up and continue some kind of feud that they had going with her? Oh, we got the. Why has he got security? He's playing the Stone Cold role right now, getting everybody to go, what? 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 I mean, who better to be the ultimate heel to carry and take that TNA title than Trick Williams right now? So, not that it's going to happen, because, I mean, wouldn't that be monumental? He's talking shit about Joe Henry right now. He's just shaking everybody's hands and trying to be friends with everybody. No, he's not wrong. He is trying to be everybody's friend. Ooh, he's going to take all Joe Henry's fans. Oh, I wonder if Joe Henry comes out and I was just, as I said his name, he appeared. Okay. He definitely needs to change that WrestleMania t shirt. Smoke him with the title. Oh, Nikes. Joe Henry is in the mood to fight tonight. He has gone through security. Whoa. Yeah. This is the intensity we need out of Joe Henry. Forget being this over the top babyface. Everybody loves me. See my name, I appear. I love when he gets this, like, you came on my brand and are insulting me and my people, like, and just not taking it. To be like, I'm here. Come fight. Shut up or put up or get out. Joe Henry is. I can't. That was too quick. Another same guy with the same poster. Just flipped it over. Why are you going to choke slam this guy? Wow, that was awesome. Great choke slam. Every time I watch TNA, I miss being in the ring. I just want to get back in it. And it's so hard not to be like, I'm just going to jump in that ring and whoop your butt. Yeah, Pierce. I believe in Joe Henry. Do, do. You got a catchy theme song. I mean, good for this guy. Building his character, his popularity all by himself, not needing anybody. Still to come, Steve Macklin, Eric Young. That's correct. We got that coming up. What is next? Oh, that's the main event. Mustafa Ali is still to come. Trey Miguel, that's right, from the Rascals. And we're hearing from the Hardys at some point tonight. What match is next, people? Come on. Don't make it the Lucha guys. Make it the girls. It is next. This match is next. But we got to wait for Impact to come back to put that on again for you people. So that is intense. Okay, so what an opener for TNA to kind of set that bar on the upward range of things that are coming. Asia, what's up, sweetheart? Long time no see. Sorry again. I apologize. We haven't been around lately. Just conflicts with scheduling and work, and trying to promote this great brand that I have going right now, and figuring out where we're going next and how we're gonna get there. Um, in the next little while, you guys will see some more autographs in this area right here. You will be seeing Hernandez here in the next little bit. He is coming to my hometown to do a live wrestling event. And I'm going to try and pull a quick one and do an interview with the guy. Real quick, couple questions with him. Maybe Hernandez, if you're watching this program, maybe and get you to do some endorsements for the Brace for Impact because you were such a big part of Impact. So we'll see what happens. How's Asia been? I haven't seen you in a while. Been a hot minute. And welcome everybody else. Thank you for showing up to the show. Your continued support definitely warms my heart. Makes me feel good about doing this. Again, no OMD tonight. He is at work, probably just getting off. So maybe he may jump in. We'll see what happens. What do we have that we can talk about here? Let's give a thanks to my sponsors. We have Nathan at True North Custom. Check his product out at True North Custom 23 on Facebook. When you're ordering parts, use the promo code TNC. Let them know that the guys here at the Boar's Nest, Bubba Duke, has sent you there. When you order your parts for your vehicle, that's right, I said that very American, go next door and book an appointment to get those parts put on with Corey at Professional Auto Services. Check him out online at professionalauto.ca. Always a great guy to associate your name with and your vehicle. Very well trusted. I bring my Harley to this guy. Like that's how much I trust him. My Harley goes to him. And that bike's like my baby. Don't forget, real quick, we have merch. Check it out at carlcarefelt.redbubble.com. We have a ton of merch there. Check it all out. Do your thing. Buy it. And anything you buy, the money, the kickback that we get, a little bit of kickback, literally goes back into the programming with these cool banners and schedules and stuff you see. Okay. So we're having a bit going on. I don't know who this lady is, but she needs to get rid of that headdress. Oh, this is I know who it is. It's Victoria. And is that next? No. The next match is these two young ladies coming out right now. Lee Yang Lee Yang Lee. I don't know how you pronounce her name. That I'm always yeah. But Rosemary's coming to the ring right now. So this is going to be a great match. Oops, I forgot to put my banner back up. This is awesome. Okay, I got to break into the Monster Energy. My coffee is wearing off. Oh, I hope you all got to check out Rebellion. It was an amazing pay per view. I did. I don't think I watched Rebellion, but I watched like replays of it. So Zaya Brookside is sitting on commentating right now. So this is awesome. Just talking about why she didn't do what she did or what she was asked to do. Oh, so it's Laying Lee. Okay. Oh, I didn't see the little asterisk above her, the E in her name. Laying Lee from China. Very Mortal Kombat esque entrance, like with the outfit she wears and what she comes out in. Very impressive. So this is going to be an epic match. Holy, this girl, Crockford, tonight's her in ring debut, and she already has a title shot in Brampton, Ontario. Holy. Oh, come on now. It's Bobby. Hey, I'm going to do it. I know I haven't done it in a while. It's been a hot minute. Damn it, Bobby. Nice to have you here, buddy. Thank you for showing up and enjoying Brace for Impact. There's some big changes coming for Brace for Impact people. Working on some things. Got some things, like I said, in the works. But right now, Miss Lee is taking it to Rosemary right now. Well, she was. Oof, that was a nice sidewalk slam. Wow. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. And everybody else that's watching, if you want to be like Bobby, definitely give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff to the channel. It's great. My day, dude, literally, I did nothing but sleep because I worked till 7 in the morning. And I slept till about 1. Uh, had some personal things to deal with, and they went pretty well. Got to look at the positives because if not, then you get down. And I spent a couple hours with my mom, just kind of chilling. We had supper together, um, and now I'm here hanging out with you guys, which I've missed. I've missed interacting with you guys and talking to you and bringing you Brace for Impact. This is crazy. Hopefully, you guys are watching Brace for Impact while we're just kind of chit chatting about what's going on here. Um, Rosemary. Oh no! Don't bite her fingers. Oh no! Oh, ooh, that was a pinky finger. She almost lost that to Rosemary. Come on, come on, Miss Lee. Let's go. Oh, that's a very. Oh, she calls it the upside down. Probably taken from the TV show that I will not mention. On It's on Netflix though. Excuse me. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Lee's trying to clothesline Rosemary, like hit her down, and she's just not doing it. What's Bobby saying here? Me and Lady had a great day. We went bowling alley today, and then dinner. With nice KFC's not bad, dude. Oh, that was cool. Just right in the top of the head, man. Like good. One, two. Oh, Lee almost won. It was very close. Mm. Whoa, that was a huge spear by Rosemary. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Hopefully your ladies enjoying as well. Um, oh, what is she doing? No, don't let her do it. That's right. Take them. Come on, Naya, take those. These two ladies are just screaming at each other. You're not gonna do this. Rosemary lost this match. Lee wins it with a thunderstruck kick to the head. So, not the results I was expecting, honestly. I thought Rosemary was going to win this. But Nia Brookside did the right thing. Took the brass knucks away from Rosemary so she couldn't use them. That's awesome that these two women, Lee and Brookside, have no interaction other than they're in the same locker room. But they supported each other and helped each other in this match. That's great. Oh, Mike Santana and Trick Williams passed each other in the hall. A little stare down. That was that was interesting. Is that like a what the heck are we watching? Chili Goblin. Uh oh. Oh, not these guys. Kella, what the hell? There's a lot of trash talking going on, guys. You gotta. I'm loving it. Yeah, you're right, Bobby. I agree with this as well. And this statement, 100%, she needs to be TNA champion at some point. Sammy Callahan's such a ham. It's great. I love it. Oh, I don't have problems. I solve them. AJ. That was a good bit between. That was good. Way to go, TNA on that. Into how do we see that dog collar match turning out, Bobby? How do you feel about that? Yeah, I got the Wolfpack T-shirt on that Sting used to rock. Thank you. Up next, dude, we got the Great Hands coming up against the Aztec Warriors. I cannot wait to see this match. It is going to be absolutely mind blowing of a match. Wow. So while we're in commercial break, y'all, you know what? I'm going to play something really cool for y'all. It's everything that happens here on the channels. If I could find it, where to go. There it is. Have a watch of this. Be right back.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
That's right. That is everything that happens here on Turnbuckle Studios. And Bobby answers the question saying, I'd like to see Steve Macklin win and then move on to goes against other wrestlers on TNA roster. So, who should Steve Macklin take on after this rivalry ends with Eric Young? I'm trying to think. Um, I would throw a couple guys into that pool, like Mike Santana. I could definitely see pulling the line for that title that they have. Um, like, gee, there's so many. Like, we got plethora, whatever, a shit ton. Let's put it that way. Like Ace Austin, I would love to see him. Leon, Leon, yeah, Leon would be good. Leon could pull that weight, I think, really good. Cody Daner, I could see being a good champion. Um, she could put it on JDC. John Skyler could probably hold that title really well. Um, Laredo, Laredo Kid could hold that title. Like Octagon Junior could hold the title very well. Dude, put it. You want a good heel to put that title on? Mustafa Ali. Why not? Like it's crazy the people that could hold this title. I'm just I'm just so impressed with the roster of TNA wrestling. Now here's the thing. That being said, Bobby, okay. That being said, you saying would you put an NXT talent against Steve Macklin? Okay. Number one, who's the first one you'd put in that? Because you already got one going after the TNA title in Trick Williams. Who would you put Steve Macklin against that is believable that he could beat that person because they're obviously not going to switch titles because I just don't see it happening. But I'll give you the fantasy, the ultimate choice, okay? Not only are you picking the superstar, but that superstar is going to be the first one out of this collaboration to win the opposing company's title, being the one that Steve Macklin's holding, the International Championship of TNA. So think about that. Get your girl's opinion too, because her opinion matters. Who not only faces him, but takes the title from him if that's the scenario we're going with, okay? So here comes a group that I'm getting more and more behind. The Great Hands are coming out right now to face the Aztec Warriors, which is Pentagon Jr., which I think is the younger brother of Penta and Ray Fenix, and his partner, the Laredo Kid. So that's going to be a great match. So yeah, I'm really interested in what your opinion would be for that, Mr. Bobby Stats. So we just have Great Hands are out here right now, chirping on the mic and apologizing for what they say is going to be a beatdown. And here comes the Aztec Warriors. Rocking the Mexican lucha. Well, just Mexican in plain English here. Their masks represent the colors. They have ponchos, look like ponchos on with the Mexican flag on them, Mexican colors. Talk about coming out and looking like a tag team. The only thing missing is I would have done Laredo Kid's boots, like the cover that he puts over them, in the opposite colors of the ones that Penta Jr. is wearing. Okay, so he says, my pick is Wes Lee to challenge Steve Macklin. Okay, nice pick. His girlfriend picks Charlie Dempsey to wrestle against Steve Macklin. Both very legitimate picks. And I'm It's Dana, correct? Hi. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Um, this is going to be a very um lucha style match for the most part, because obviously your one big guy is going to slow things down, and then the little guys are going to pump it back up, which they're doing. Oh, the blind tag happened right there. So I'm trying to think who I pick for that international championship. Thank you. The reason I apologize and I'm not is because I have a hard time reading, and the comprehension of the letters in the word sometimes mess me up. Lucha, lucha, lucha. Sorry, I got caught up in it for a minute. Um, I can't remember the guy's name, but he is Sir William Regal's son. I would love to see that guy come over here and whip some hiney and become that first guy to take a title from TNA and represented it on the NXT brand. And I think his arrogance, and if he starts kind of being his old man, that kind of arrogant, pricky, English, Irish, that area, they kind of have that arrogance about some of them, would be epic. Oh, we almost had a cover by or a pin by Great Hands, but Pentagon kicked out, sorry. Oh, double clothesline takedown. Pentagon is looking for the tag. Reaching across the rope, but not reaching across the rope for the tag, The back stretch. Oh, come tag. How about Tavern Heights? Uh, again, you know what the really crazy part about this whole question is, Bobby, really? Is the choices are completely limitless. So, oh, here we go. That was a huge spear. Nice. Dude, we are getting some incredible action here. And I keep forgetting to put my banner up. My goodness, dude. This is some incredible live action we are getting right now. Again, this is the Aztec Warriors taking on the Great Hands. Now, while we're doing this, people, I'm just going to flip some things around here. I'm going to flip this to go like this. Mr. OMD, welcome to the show, my friend. I know you're just getting home. How are you?
Well, if I could clear up what I believe is a sinus infection, I'd be great.
Okay, and I just closed both my my screens and
Good
missed the
evening.
end of that match.
Good evening,
But the
Bob.
Aztec
Good to see
Warriors
you.
won. Okay, so Bobby, we're gonna pose this question that you asked me, or I asked you a couple minutes ago. Bobby does say, "Hi, OMD." I'm sure you've seen that though.
I did.
Oh no, is that Mustafa Ali in there? Oh no, Mustafa Ali is attacking the Aztec Warriors. Where's the rest of the luchas to come out there and help? So tonight there is a dog collar match against Hold on, I'm so enthralled with what's going on here. Why he's attacking them? Excuse me. Ali has absolutely lost his mind tonight.
Yes.
Who's
Now
coming
I
out?
know.
Oh, that's the Rascals came out to help. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Now we didn't see Rebellion.
I watched Rebellion, but I did it offline because I couldn't. Where I was, I couldn't do the show.
Right.
So, because I was at work and I watched it on my phone.
Nice.
Yeah, I literally propped my phone up in my truck and I watched it and listened to it most of the time.
Right.
So the question we have for you, Mr. OMD, is the dog collar match tonight. Steve Macklin, Eric Young. We're Bobby and I are saying this is the end of the feud, and
Yeah.
Macklin's gonna move on to a new opponent. Who in NXT? Because we're gonna go that way. Fantasy, right? Who in
Okay.
NXT would you put Macklin against? Number one, okay, but number two, it's gonna be the first ever title to switch hands between this working relationship that they have.
Okay.
And we've come up with, okay, so we've got a few. This is what Bobby and his girlfriend Dana say. Okay. Wesley or Charlie Dempsey. And then we have and also Mr. Heights, and he's in the same group as Charlie.
Yep.
And I said, given a slight character change to act more like his father, that arrogant, brash, uptight, English, Irish kind of snobby guy, but William Regal's boy.
Well, Bobby and his girlfriend suggested it in Charlie Dempsey.
You see, I didn't realize that was his name, was Charlie
Yeah.
Dempsey. So we're all
Yeah.
kind of on the same page for that. Who do you have?
I'm going to go with somebody, again, second generation, somebody
Okay.
who may be a bit of a loose cannon. Lexus King.
Whoa. He didn't even cross my radar. Because in my brain, he's still doing that stupid bit with that
He is
trophy.
still the Heritage Cup champion.
Yeah, I don't like his character. I don't.
You know what though? If you go and you watch his character now from when he was going by his birth name, Brian Pillman Jr., elsewhere,
Yes.
he is leaps and bounds
I
above.
liked that character. Like he wasn't very good, no, but have that character where he is kind of now with that refine that he has, I think would be a little better. But I think it's mostly the painted beard and crap that throw me off.
Believe it or not, that's not a painted beard.
It just looked. I know it's
It,
not, but
it looks it, but
looks
you're
very.
right. It looks it.
It just
But
throws me off. It's a personal thing. I mean, we don't
yeah,
have to. That's the best part about wrestling and wrestling fans. We don't have to like the same people.
exactly.
Oh, Jesus. This, okay. So I know why this happened. This was their transition into this match, ladies and gentlemen. Mustafa Ali taking on the gentleman, Terry from the Rascals.
Trey.
Okay. So that's what that was all about. Okay.
Now
Makes
there
sense.
was a new young lady supposed to make her debut tonight for TNA. Has she
Yes.
made it yet?
Not yet, no. So you are very lucky. Miss Victoria Crockford makes her in-ring debut tonight. Okay. Now, I wish I had the money, the way to get there and back. But in Brantford, Ontario, that young lady has a TNA Knockouts Division title match. already. Hasn't even made her in-ring debut. So this woman, during practice and in the back, has made an impression enough that Miss Slamovich has said, yes, you can have a title match at Under Siege in Toronto.
Okay. Now, I know you've heard about it, but of all of the multiple releases that
Mm-hmm.
happened last weekend,
Yes.
who of those do you expect to see sign with TNA in the near future?
That's really funny because I actually discussed that at the very opener of the show. Um, who has been the one woman that's been starting feuds over here in TNA before her
Well,
release?
that was Cora Jade. Yeah,
Yes.
I
So I'm hoping. Go
I
ahead.
I, I fully anticipate to see her. I am
Renamed
100%.
though.
Yes, she will be coming in
Yeah.
under. She's gone back to her indie name of Elena Black.
Yes.
I am fully expecting to see my beautiful, sweet Kiwi from New Zealand, Miss King Dakota Kai.
You think she's gonna come to TNA?
Yes.
Well, you know what though? I have zero issue with that. Get rid of the Dakota part and go back to King Kai or whatever she was. Whatever.
Yeah.
It sounds like a character from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
King Kai. It is King Kai. He is because he trained Goku on his planet. Um. Anyway, yeah, I would love to see her show up here.
And then
So
widespread speculation throughout everybody at Turnbuckle Studios that the Casey's will be here in next to no time.
a lot of them are voting that she's coming that they're coming to TNA. I think that's a great idea um, because of their in ring ability. They have that awareness when they're in the ring and doing what they do best. I would love to see them in TNA. Now, would I put them in the title picture right away? No, I would not.
Good evening
But
to Jessica.
hi, sweetie. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, it's just common sense would dictate if you could pick these two women up, dude, you lock that shit down hard and fast and get them in this ring as quick as humanly possible. Uh, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I am a fan.
Yes.
I was starting to, they were starting to grow on me. And then we dubbed them Casey Squared. And it just, I'm a fan, but I'm not like over the top huge about it.
Right.
Now, like I said, if they come to TNA, I would start them out at the bottom, work their way up, do it organically,
Oh, yeah.
very organically. Let them build up and have them take those titles from at that point, whoever has them. And I'm hoping it's still the two ladies that have them now, Ash.
Okay, so
And
it is the
I always want to
Elegance
call
Group.
them Dana. I want to call her Dana Brooke.
Ash and Heather by Elegance.
Yeah, I always want to call her Dana Brooke. Because they're doing phenomenal with these titles right now.
Right.
And if you organically build these two ladies up, they're gonna go over hard because they've already done a lot of the work. You just gotta I want a couple matches, get them built up, you know, and then throw them into that title run.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. Again, Mustafa Ali still has his minions out there with him. Whoa, what's Zachary doing? Oh, he's taking out the good hands. Holy. Jeez, almost right on top of his partner. Where did Ali come from? Holy.
Bobby saying Javier Bernal would be a great addition to TNA. I'm not so sure about that. I've never been a huge fan of his. And
Who's
I
that?
mean, he was a guy in NXT, but really was never
Yeah.
featured a lot.
You know who I would love to see TNA pick up? That native guy. I have him in
Eddie
my
Thorpe?
game. Eddie Thorpe, yeah. I would love to see Eddie Thorpe be picked up because he's a good mid card guy, and you need mid card guys.
You do, but I'd like to see him really go to the Indies for a little while and then work his way to TNA and then back.
Just start over basically and build your
Yeah.
character a little better, and your rapport with the audience. Work on your mic skills.
Because we saw him, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful by any stretch. We saw him come out doing a Native American war dance at first,
Yeah.
much like Tatanka did. Then we saw him go and become, this Native American, still doing that, but then he's a DJ.
Yeah, I just don't think they knew what to do with him.
And then he's all over the place, and it was just like, no, you gotta pick something. You can't try and mishmash
Reinvent
packaging
yourself every 2 weeks. That's just silly. But you know what I would do? 100%. If I had the look, because I'm too white, I'm a pale native. I would embrace that native thing, the whole Tatanka, and come back as Tatanka's kid. You're the second generation. You're picking up from where your grandfather, your dad was. Like take that strong bow, and then that's your lineage, right?
Yeah.
And come back with that, and just full force the native thing. Go for it. Come out with some native drums and the chants and stuff, and just do that. 100% embrace your native heritage. And we got some CM Punk t-shirt in the background there. Nice. A couple Hardys, CM Punk, a couple more Hardys. So this is what they're promoting in the Greater Toronto area in Brampton in the CAA Center, Under Siege, and the next day is a TNA Impact taping.
Yes.
Now
we're getting. I'm not sure if this is the moment of the week, but a highlight of
yes,
Mustafa Ali in ring again against Ace Austin from Under Siege
Yes.
last year, I do believe.
yeah, it says that right at the bottom. Mustafa Ali, Ace Austin, Under Siege 2024. So, and we're having a highlight here, so everybody knows, as OMD said. So I looked up the tickets for that event, Under Siege and the Impact.
Right.
The seats for Under Siege, there's only 3 left in the entire building. And for all 3 of them, it is $182 for the 3 of them.
That's not
So
bad.
and you're not on hard cam. Where the announcers sit for WWE in the ring area where the ring bell is and stuff.
Yeah.
You're literally 2 rows behind that.
Yeah.
In that section, right underneath hard cam almost. And then for TNA Impact, the next night, general admission seating is all that's left, and it ranges from $20 to $40, depending on how close you want to be to the ring, right?
Right.
And where in the bowl you want to sit, because it goes all the way behind, underneath hard cam and around in a
Right.
horseshoe shape. And there's like 30, 40 seats left for that. So the event for 2 days will run you, when I was looking at it, was like $200
Yeah.
just for the tickets, which is sweet for 2 days.
Yeah.
But then you got to pay for a hotel, get there, get home, That's the part that
Food,
kills you.
merch.
Well, yeah, you got to have at least $1,000 for merch. You can't walk out of there with nothing.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't go with 1,000 for merch.
I If it's my first, because it's my first event, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little ham, so I'm planning $1,000 for merch. Doesn't mean I have to spend $1,000,
No.
but I have that just in case. See, Mustafa Ali has at this event has security standing there, so nobody can come out and interfere.
Yes, because this was during his initial run with TNA.
Yes, which a lot of people missed. I mean, I missed. Oh, what a suplex from the apron to the floor. My goodness. Again, people, this is just a highlight for the event that's coming up. This is just a replay from last year's Under Siege, highlighting Mustafa Ali and Ace Austin, who in his own right has really flourished a little bit under the solo career that he's having right now.
Yes.
Like, he hasn't exploded on the scene, so to speak, as a singles individual, but he hasn't floundered neither.
No. And a lot of people, again, got so used to Ace Austin being part of the ABC
The
that
tag
they
team,
forgot
yes.
about his previous singles run where he's a multi-time X Division champion.
Right. Well, not only that, he was in Japan for how long and made it huge there as well.
He actually hasn't been in Japan that long.
I mean, he was there long enough to be part of the Bullet Club.
He joined because he and Bay started teaming at the Best of the Super Junior Tag Tournament.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And that was how he got in.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense now. I just heard he was in New Japan and that he was part of the Bullet Club, and I wasn't 100% on how long the duration of his stay was in New Japan.
He had gone over to do this tournament, and that was it.
I've heard a lot of stories like that guys get invited to go do these tournaments in Japan, and then it's like, I'm not leaving. I love it here. Your fans are incredible. But, just the whole atmosphere is way different there than here.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand. The culture is different. They're more open to this kind of sporting stuff.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a huge kick to the face. Whoa. Like, Ali in his own right is an amazing wrestler. Very smart ring awareness. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's trying to put the sharpshooter on. He was all discombobulated. Wow. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Pull his hair. Wow. Have you been able to catch any of the LFG for WWE?
No, not yet.
Holy, I seen a video. A girl that's on the Undertaker's team pulled out this finisher in a tag team match that, I mean, I haven't seen it in years. I couldn't even tell you who did the original one. And she pulled it off flawlessly. Now, the guy that did this finisher is still alive. Tweeted, "Oh my God, that was done better than I could have ever done it."
Really?
basically, congratulations, it's yours now.
Right.
Um,
Do you remember that original superstar?
I can't remember. I have to literally do some more research, but I just remember watching The Undertaker and Bully Ray sitting there looking at each other, kind of going like this. What did we just see? That was awesome. No, I don't watch Evolution or Evolution.
Evolve?
I know it's every Wednesday. Hmm?
It's Evolve, not
Evolved,
Evolution.
sorry. Yeah.
Um,
My brain turned to jello for a minute.
no, neither do I. I don't have the time for everything, and especially now
Yeah.
with, hockey playoffs in full swing.
Right. Like talk about trying to keep yourself on a schedule and not oversaturate yourself and get burnt out. Because there's
Yeah,
so much that we could be watching for things that are wrestling related. Like what I think it's Wednesday, I think, is the only night that I don't have something WWE related or TNA.
right.
Literally, because and even then I could watch the show that Evolve because that's
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I can watch LFG on demand on my Virgin app.
mm-hmm.
But again, I'm just like between Raw, although I'm about 6 weeks behind on NXT, I've got that. I've got
Right,
this.
there's
I've got SmackDown. This coming Saturday, we've got the PLE Patrol for Backlash.
oh, that's this Saturday, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Uh-oh. We just have a little promo here of Mr. Macklin going off about Eric Young attacking him from behind.
Yep. And Bobby, that is exactly what Evolve is for. It is for the WWE ID talents, as well as, I
Yeah,
believe, NIL,
that's
the um, name, image, likeness, or next in line, however you want to call it,
yeah.
for them to grow to get that opportunity to move to NXT.
So that's our main event is that dog collar match. That's crazy. And still to come is Victoria making her in ring debut. But next is the Hardys. So we got that next. Like
Yep.
this is crazy.
In fact, I have to admit I'm couple weeks behind right now on Impact. I'm not caught up.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Well, I was working the last couple of weeks, so like literally had one boat leave and the other one was coming in.
Yeah, and of course, this was week 3 of my schedule, having changed to working until 8 on Thursdays.
Jeez, yeah, how's that been?
Well, if it's anything like tonight, I should set up StreamYard on my tablet and open 2 tabs. Put this on, and then
Like, we have hockey tonight too, eh?
we do.
I forgot about
But nothing overly important in terms of games for us. That's tomorrow night.
that. Yeah. I'm just tickled pink right now that both my teams are winning. Like the teams that I really care about are winning. So tonight's what, Vegas and
Tonight, yeah, right now Carolina's playing Washington, and then Vegas Edmonton comes up in a little while.
The Edmonton one I'll probably pay attention to after this. Washington, I really don't care right now. I hope they lose, to be honest. But if they win, I'm calling rigged.
See, and I want Washington over Carolina.
No, I want Carolina because Toronto has a better chance of beating Carolina.
Toronto has as good a chance of beating both teams.
And I just think they go into it more confident when it's Carolina and not OV and Washington.
I actually had this discussion today at work, and where Washington is probably a little more physical,
Yeah.
Carolina's a little more structured. Toronto can play more against a structured game, but Toronto can bring it as they have been.
True, true. I mean, this is my first year in 20 years of watching any hockey at all. So I'm still very new to a lot of like the first game I watched with Mr. Parrish and Mr. Best. I was like, what's going on with the boards? Because the ads were moving. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Right? So it's they had to explain to me it's all CGI'd over top of the boards that they don't see that. I'm like, how are these guys playing with that shit moving in the background?
Yeah.
And then they changed the camera and it was just a regular ad. So I was like, oh, that makes sense, but that's stupid because now I'm distracted. Oh, Indy Hartwell. Is she coming to TNA?
She signed.
No way.
She was announced
Dude.
at, I believe it was at Rebellion.
I missed it then. That's awesome. I would love to have seen Indy Hartwell and Gail Kim have a match. Like Gail Kim in her prime, Indy Hartwell now, where she's like really coming into her own.
Yeah.
As far as wrestling, I would love to have seen those two women fight. Like that ultimate dream match, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she was either announced at Rebellion or at the special event the week before.
I think it might have been the special event the week before. There's another one that I missed all the old TNA. That 6-sided ring and these athletes just absolutely going balls out. I didn't realize is she Australian? I didn't realize that. I totally forgot she was on Lucha Underground.
Yeah, she was excited because last year, of course, when WWE did the Elimination Chamber in Perth, she's all excited to be going, and
she got nothing. Oh, thanks, Bobby. You know what makes us the best, dude, is people like you that come in here and interact with us and help us make this show better. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
The fans are what make this show.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. We appreciate you coming in each and every show.
Right? So is she, obviously she's staying with the name Indy Hartwell.
Yes.
And not changing it. That's awesome. Oh, she's putting out a mission statement basically right there.
She had trademarked the name and then sold it to WWE, but WWE are allowing these wrestlers now to take their names when they leave.
Yeah, right. Like, talk about the end of an actual, like, literally ending the era of Vince McMahon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is who is up right now. The Hardy Boys are coming out to make a statement. Do I know what their statement is? No, I don't remember because I missed last week. Again, you don't see the tag team titles around their waist. They did lose, though, to the Nemesis brothers at Rebellion. What was the event the week before Rebellion?
I don't remember.
Because that was the
Bobby,
night before. Go ahead.
Bobby, that's up to you, buddy. You got to let us know, please.
Hey, look at that. Who's here? Mr. Parrish. What's up, brother? How goes it? We're just watching the Hardy Boys on TNA. The Hardys were robbed. I believe in the Hardys. I love reading these posters in the background. That's wrestling right there in a nutshell with those big banners. Thanks, Bobby. Yeah, it was unbreakable. Yeah.
You the man, Bobby.
That's why we call him Bobby Stack. And Jeff is looking way better now than he did when he was having his demon issues. He just looks focused. Oh, oh, that's right too. Thank you, Bobby. I forgot work. I forget about everything when I'm working. Again, my job, I kind of have to be focused and forget everything else. So if not, people can get hurt or I could die. It's getting another mission statement again from the Hardys. They're going to do what it takes to get those titles back. Wow. Oh, and of course, here comes the Nemesis brothers. Why would you not? As a perfect heel, let them have their moment and come out and just squash it. See, Ryan Nemesis looking like a big shot now. Wearing actual, not a suit, but he's looking more professional instead of that goofy goobery little brother. Yes, that's right too, because that was the end of the tournament. I'm sorry, guy. I giggle because I was a heel and I laugh at this stuff now, thinking how big a pompous asshole was I when I was wrestling. Like I told little kids to shut up, like this close, like right in their faces. That you're nothing. Shut up. The only reason you're here is because mommy let you come. Oh my goodness. The "you suck" chants are just loud in the building. Speaking of little kids, they just showed two little kids doing the not even paying attention because they don't care. Dude, is that the guy in the background with the glasses behind Nick? They just zoomed in on him on the black gentleman glasses. Oh, he's gone now. He just left. There he is, right there, wearing the Hardy's t-shirt. He looks like a wrestler from NXT. I don't know who though, but he looks like a wrestler. Whoa, what an announcement. The Hardys will be in Toronto under siege in a ladder match for the TNA tag titles, people. What an announcement. Fudge, he says. God, that guy looks familiar. So that's not happening. Oh, the director of Authority, the DOA, has an announcement. Come on, Santino. Oh, there we go. His choicing. Love Santino. This is some of the guns. Okay. So who do you see Matt Hardy picking as his mysterious tag team partner to fill in for his brother? Now, it's not for the titles. It's just a match. Nice.
I'm willing to bet it will be for the titles.
Okay.
Because I didn't hear why they couldn't do it in Canada.
Because Jeff can't come into Canada because of his
Oh.
charges.
Ah,
Yeah, so he can't leave the States.
yeah, I didn't hear that. So
No, that's okay.
Um,
Oh, is he going to give that little kid his? There you go. That's cool. So we still have to come is Steve Macklin and Eric Young, but the thing I've been waiting for all night, this young lady, very new, Victoria Crawford, making her in-ring debut next. Holy bananas, Batman. It's going to be a hell of a match. Because she will get in Toronto her NXT Impact or
TNA.
whoa, my
Impact,
brain just went blank.
Knockouts title match.
Knockouts title match. I'm trying not to
Right.
It's the women's title. It's the women's this. It's the women's that. It's
It
their
all-
heavyweight title.
It all blurs together, right? Because we get so much.
Right? I'm trying not to you're here because you're women and the men are here because they're more important. Because we don't have to say it's the men's world heavyweight title. It's just the heavyweight title.
Yeah.
I don't see why we should have to put the women's world heavyweight. No, it's just the heavyweight title. I mean, it is what it is at this point.
I mean, the big reason for that and the reason why there is that distinction between the two is because for years, this has been primarily a male-dominated industry.
Heavily.
And it's only been in the last 3 years at best that we are starting to see really the emergence.
You're not wrong. It's really starting to come to light now. And more power to them. While we're on commercial, let everybody know where they can find you and what you do throughout the week, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for me, you can find me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show. And ladies and gentlemen, you can find me on just about every program there is available.
Yeah.
Mondays, I have the Locker Room Breakdown, followed by the Raw Patrol. Tuesdays, I'm a part of the flagship program, Turnbuckle Talk, with Carl Carafel and Chris Best. Wednesdays, Chris Best and I have the PlayStation Showcase. Right here tonight, Brace for Impact. Tomorrow night, the Saturday Night Security, or the SmackDown Security Detail.
That's on a Friday night, people.
and then this coming Saturday, I have the PLE Patrol. And potentially this Sunday, we see the return of the Boar's Nest.
Potentially. Oh, we're back. That's next week. Nick and Jeff next week. And then Matt Hardy's got to find a partner for Under Siege. Oh, it is for the tag team titles.
It is.
I stand.
And now we are getting clips from Dolph Ziggler versus Jeff Hardy on Raw. From the last time they went one-on-one.
Before. I'm telling you right now, you would never have seen this before. Acknowledging WWE Monday Night Raw in an Extreme Rules match.
But as far as Matt's mystery partner.
So that's the first time they're meeting under the TNA title. Okay. Singularly, not with the tag team partner. I can't wait to see that. Okay, so we now know. Let's do this first before I get that. This is Victoria Crawford's in-ring debut. Hopefully she doesn't blow the snot out of this. because I've not seen her wrestle before.
Neither have I.
So this is going to be a new experience for us and for everybody watching. Please feel free to give your input. This is what the show's about. Good, bad, or ugly. Let us know how you feel about this individual and her opponent, because I don't know who her opponent is. I didn't catch the intro of that young lady.
They haven't done it yet.
Okay.
And we have NXT's Robert Stone sitting ringside.
Oh, okay.
The man
The
formerly
little
known as Robbie E in TNA.
Oh, okay. I like how he just rolled everything you said into one sentence. Dude, I used to work here. I got connections. Okay. Brittany Brooks. So basically a local worker kind of thing. I don't know who she is. I don't think this match is going to go very well for Miss Brooke. I love her boots, though. You see those boots? That's very
I
cool.
do.
Very glittery, sparkly, and very pink. I like that. Whoa. Wow, I wasn't expecting that move. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. I'm more impressed with Brooke than I am Victoria. Holy. Oh. Somebody in the crowd is screaming at them. I can't make out what they were saying, but the whole building went silent. Oh, okay, Victoria wins. Jeez. Uh, okay. Victoria definitely needs a better wig. Like, no, I, I, I don't like her, dude. Why is she talking when?
We didn't get to see enough in this match from her.
No, I just. Oh, jeez, this. I've never seen her hair with her hair down. Doesn't even look like the same person. Wow. Oh my goodness, going right after Victoria. My God. Oh, oh no. And there's Tessa. Oh, DDT. Huge DDT. Oh my goodness. Wow. Uh-oh. Santino Morella's out here again. Easy, easy, lemon squeezy. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Masha Slamovich brings back Jordan Grace for that one match.
Interesting power play there from Robert Stone.
Why would you bring that chick in? She's got no skill in the ring as far as I'm concerned.
She doesn't.
Like, she just needs to go back to making butt-shaking TikToks and get away from wrestling. Literally.
I guarantee you exactly why he's doing it.
Because she's part of their group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's something that has been needed for a long time, is for her to turn heel. And I've never been a big fan of Nikita Lyons.
No, not as this whatever she is now. Oh, our main event's next. Can't wait. So excited. All right, ladies and jelly beans, while we're on commercial break, let's us take our commercial break and show you everything that happens throughout the week.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything that's going on here on Turnbuckle Studios. Again, OMD does a lot of these programs with everybody. So check them out. Again, these guys know how to get a hold of me. You know where to find me. YouTube is that's Bulkster stuff. Why did I put
I don't know, but you know what? Let's give a shout out to the Bulkster anyways, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the Locker Room Breakdown.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's been a hot minute since I've been on my computer, can you tell?
So brother Bulkster, Bogan, whatever you want us to call you, find him, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube at Bulkster Show as well. Same address on the TikTok.
That is correct. There's my stuff, people. Look at that. I found it. I didn't even click it, though. Was that you?
Nope.
Parrish. Guy in the background. Always messing with me. So, yeah, check me out, people. YouTube is Bubba OMD. And I do a lot of stuff over on TikTok. I have been playing a game called South of Midnight on TikTok. So, Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. Check me out there. Now, I have finished the game, played it through all the way. But I'm going to go back and start it over again and play the entire game online with y'all.
All right, now, are you playing it on TikTok or are you playing it on Twitch?
Or Twitch. What did I say? Dude, I'm lost. We already did that, Parrish. Thank you, though. But we're coming back to our main event, which is Steve Macklin, Eric Young in the dog collar match. And Steve Macklin is stating this is the end. This will end what's going on in their feud. Now, we've had a discussion about who should Macklin take on next. We've all kind of agreed an individual from NXT should get that opportunity. And we did throw the fantasy part out there of this person beating Steve Macklin and being the first to take a title from the other company.
Right.
And we all
Now,
settled on oh shoot, what's his name now? Charlie Dempsey was kind of the consensus. But as you people see down here at the bottom, this is our new website. It's the quickest way to get there. Instead of typing all the dots and my and Canvas stuff, you just type in turnbucklestudios.org and you will get there. Again, I have a QR code that I am going to be putting around here somewhere. So you can scan it real quick and go right to the thing. Meet us all, learn what we do, what we like, that kind of stuff. And ask us questions. Like,
yes.
hey, I want to get started in podcasting. How do I do that? Hey, I love TNA. Can I come and chill with you guys? What's going on?
Now, that is fantastic news, Parrish. Congratulations to your nephew.
Yes, I was getting there. Oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Does she wrestle? Or is she just a pretty face?
For the most part, she's a pretty face. She's had maybe 6 matches.
So she can't wrestle.
Is this for the championship?
Yes, it is.
Now, because this is the end of the feud, as Macklin says.
Yes.
Who is next from TNA for the title match?
So that's why we did the who, and we just kind of went, yeah, we'd rather see somebody from TNA between Bobby and I. But if you have a thought, please fill us in.
I'm going to go with an interesting one from TNA. I know you're not a big fan of this guy, but I am going to go AJ Francis.
Nah, come on. I can listen, okay? Hold on. I can go like this and go to TNAWrestling.com. Okay, and then we're going to hit roster. Who do we have that shows up that can be better than AJ Francis? Ace Austin, Ace Steele, Brian Myers, Chris Bay, who is not wrestling right now, but still on the roster, Cody Deaner, Eddie Edwards, Elijah, Frankie Kazarian, my man. The king of TNA should wear that title. Who else here? JDC, just to name a couple that are better than AJ Francis. Oh, look, we got Laredo Kid. Yeah, let's put it on Laredo. Leon Slater, Matt Cardona, Mike Santana. I'm just, tell me when I'm wrong and I'll stop.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing.
Mustafa Ali. Octagon Junior. I would put a title on that kid in a heartbeat. Like there's a few incredible singles and tag team competitors that I would put that title on before I would give it to AJ Francis. I'm just not sold on his character yet. I just feel he's still mid card and just doesn't. You know what I mean?
Well, the international title is the quote unquote mid card title. It's the
I know it's like the IC title, just not named IC title.
Depending on what they do with Macklin for Under Siege in Brampton, that would be a really interesting partner for Matt Hardy.
Right. Oh my goodness. So however, we got what, 15 minutes left?
Yep, 20. I was going to also suggest maybe Kazarian could be Matt Hardy's partner in the obvious. He's going to stay a heel, turn on Matt Hardy because he is the heavy metal rebel. He is the king of TNA. So if him and Nick Nemeth can go with that 80s rock gimmick.
So here's a good tidbit of information from Mr. Parrish, our resident professional wrestler, still wrestling. He will be wrestling a show with Mr. Kazarian this Saturday. So in 2 days, he is having. Now, give me the stats, Mr. Parrish. What is it going to be? 16th ladder match for you? Which would be very cool. And give Mr. Kazarian a hello from Brace for Impact. Brace for Impact. Oh, it's his 17th ladder match on his illustrious career. So there you go. He's 14-2. Well, here's for hoping 15-2, my friend, after this weekend. My fingers are crossed. I am definitely saying a prayer to the big man upstairs that you don't get hurt and you win the match. So,
but you still can't be the 1 in 21 and 1, can you, Parrish?
Give it a break. Nobody cares about Brock Lesnar. I'm still pissed about that. And the stupid part is Taker doesn't remember any of it.
No.
He did an interview. The guy's like, so what do you remember? He's like, I remember having lunch and showing up at the building. Nothing after that.
He remembers Vince and Michelle at the hospital. But back to this, his draft where his nephew got drafted in the WHL prospect draft. Brock Lesnar's son has been drafted by Medicine Hat into the WHL.
Okay, so is that a football team? Like American football?
No, that's junior hockey.
Oh,
that's like Greyhound level hockey.
Okay. I've never heard of the team. That's why I was like,
yeah, it's the Medicine Hat Tigers.
Football? I assumed it was football because Brock Lesnar, would have been pushing football, but never thought of hockey. Again, you learn something new every day.
Yep.
Thank you, Parrish. Oh, what a chill. Dude, I miss that guy. Steve Irwin. We just showed him on a commercial here for Discovery Channel for, 40 years now. So I'm like, do you remember Steve Irwin?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that dude was so crazy.
Yes, that is true, Parrish.
Look at, he's trying to pull him out of the corner or what? Look at Eric Young. It's like, no, I don't want to. Why is his boots not tied? I mean, he's not wearing his normal boots neither. Oh my God, it's Matt Cardona.
Yep.
On commentating. Again, mention his name and he shall appear. Holy. That's right, I stole Joe Henry's thing. Hate me, but it worked. My goodness, like just hanging Macklin by the chain. Oh my goodness.
So I must be a little bit ahead of you.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Are we going to do? Oh, he's going to bust him open. Oh. Dude, that made my forehead hurt. Oh. Oh, he cut him up.
Thanks, Parrish.
Oh my goodness. What?
It says ahead on TV, behind in. Well, people can speculate.
Hey. We all have our moments.
We do.
Well, this is interesting. Who's watching?
Oh, I saw.
One of the guys I mentioned, Elijah. Do you see him being the next guy, maybe?
Potentially.
Oh, he's in a 4-way contendership match for the title. What? Parrish for real?
Yes, he was.
Elijah was on NXT this Tuesday.
Yes, he was.
I bet you the place exploded.
Because he took part in a 25-man battle royal to determine the number one contender for Obafemi.
Okay, and who won that?
Miles Bourne. Yes, I couldn't remember his last name.
Okay.
Who's part of the No Quarter Catch crew with Charlie Dempsey.
Okay. Okay, so this is basically a 3-on-1 match, being that there's no real rules. So I wonder if maybe Elijah comes out to help. He calls him Mini Orton. Why is this quit headbutting him? Jesus frick. Yeah. This is, man, I haven't seen a dog collar match in a hot minute.
The last two dog collar matches that I've seen, one was FTR versus the Briscoes.
Okay.
In a 2 out of 3 falls dog collar match.
How the shit does that work?
It was intense.
Like, are they pick a partner and that's the person you're chained to, or all 4 chains came to a point kind of thing?
No, it was pick a partner and that's who you're chained to.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that match went almost an hour.
God dang.
As well, I also watched the MJF versus CM Punk.
It was very rough.
Yeah.
Holy, my neck just hurt with that move. Eric Young going over the top and pulling. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could just feel my neck tighten up. We actually did, and I regret doing it because I'm sure it did not help my neck in any shape, form, or fashion. We actually took mini padlocks, about that big, and just wrapped the chain around our neck and then padlocked it so it couldn't come off. Never do it again. Don't ever recommend it. That shit hurt. Like the chain, you could feel the chain just grinding on your neck. I mean, we didn't have it the tight where it was like I can't breathe tight. It was still you just couldn't get it over your head.
Right.
Yeah, no. I would gladly wrap a dog collar around my neck before doing that again. Oh, horrible.
Parrish giving you the face palm.
Yeah, dude. I was young and dumb. I was probably like 16, 15, 16, doing the backyard wrestling stuff. And we found a giant chain and was like, dude, this looks fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And yeah.
And Parrish took the words right out of my mouth and says, and now you're old.
And now I'm old, yeah. Old and crippled from all the stupid crap I put my body through. That's, yeah. But I really wish I wouldn't have gotten the car wreck because could you imagine how much more stuff I could have done with my character? Like it really cut my career. Kind of when I was getting in my stride into like actual professional wrestling, thanks to Carl. Because yeah, if I wouldn't have had that, I was looking at like traveling and going across Canada and the States to do it. But it happened for a reason. I got a beautiful kid out of that deal now. Oh, they're just talking about different things on ID Plus.
I don't know. I got an ad for Disney Plus, so because I'm watching on the app because it wasn't on 360 tonight.
That's what I'm watching it through. Is Sportsnet Plus? Yeah. It's on a different section though. They moved it from 360 to they're still showing it, just not on 360. So I don't know.
How is your little one, by the way?
Amazing. We are going Mother's Day shopping tomorrow. She's excited. Oh, what's this? We got Warner and whoever the hooker is that he has this week. Ace Austin with Elijah watching backstage.
Yeah. That's still the same girl. That's still Steph Delander.
I don't like her. Not in the least do I think that woman should even be on screen. But again, personal opinion.
Yeah.
Not that of the viewing platform. I just don't understand why Eric Young's boots are like that. Like, why does it look like he's wearing really crappy rubber boots? Like those old fisherman boots,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Macklin. Look at the blood all over the ring. Holy. Oh, he's giving him headbutts. Dude, God. Because your brain isn't coming out of your skull already. Let's just keep hitting it.
Right.
Oh! Oh my goodness. Right across the lower back with that steel chain. Now he's all tangled up in it. Holy. Nope. Oh, that was a crazy backbreaker by Macklin.
Yes, it was.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was the Olympic slam right there.
It was.
That that ref was jumping off the mat while doing the count.
Yes, Parrish, you are correct. Steph DeLander and Indy Hartwell, real life besties. And yeah, it's curious if they will tag together at some point.
Huh.
They did briefly in NXT as well.
Do we see some kind of reunion, you think? Or do we just let
I think that
Indy
reunion
build her?
comes down the road.
Okay. Macklin almost got a 3 count. Dude, that was close. Oh my goodness. Bro, there is blood everywhere. Like, it literally looks like somebody just committed murder in the ring. There is so much blood everywhere. Whoa. Oh my god. Come on, Macklin. Do something and win this match, dude. Too much blood everywhere. Ouch. Like, he anticipates every move that Northern Armory is gonna make, eh?
Yep.
Like, he just knows. This is insane, dude. Oh my god. Eric Young almost got the 3 count. My goodness. Again, guys, they commentators are just building Macklin. He's bulletproof. He lives off that motto: take a hit, keep going. I'm going to contribute that to his military training.
Oh, yeah.
That just keep going. You're in war. You don't stop. Taking a bullet or not, you don't stop. Keep going. Now he's taking out the Northern Armory here. What are we? Oh my god. And I'm going to tell you, people, wrapping that chain around your hand, if you look at his knuckles on his right hand, they're all busted open too, because it hurts you as much as it hurts the other guy.
Yep.
You don't just do that and not feel nothing. Oh my god, what a spear. Holy. Is that what he calls? Oh my god, pile driver time. Oh, did he just win? No, no, no. Oh my god, Macklin. Oh, I'm glad I took my heart pills, dude, because this is killing me. And here's the hard part for me. Who do I pick to win? Because I respect Macklin because of the military background. The guy served his country, and now he's doing something he loves. And then I've been an Eric Young fan since day one. Before day one, I've been watching him in the Indies. Oh, KIA. Oh, yes. Macklin
And it
pulls it
is
up.
over.
They had to. They had to cut that short because he is profusely bleeding. Look at it run off his face.
Well, I don't think the match was cut short.
Oh, I'm thinking it was. Like, just lay the belt on him. Like, that's all you can do. Don't touch him. Jeez. So are they saying that these guys that are watching are they're they're going to be competing in a number one contender match for this title.
Okay, which means it's going to be a gauntlet.
Basically, yeah.
Because I can't hear the commentary, of course.
Yeah. My goodness, dude, that was epic. He looks like the dude from the Avengers. Red Skull, I think that's his name. Just covered in blood. Like, that's not Macklin anymore. That's Red Skull right there.
Anytime I see matches like this, though, I keep waiting for the sharpshooter and to watch as it pulses out like it did on Austin.
Yeah. Someone needs to pay tribute to that, because they did and put it in the Hall of Fame. I'm just, yeah, dang, bro. Whew. Okay. Before, I know you came in after the first segment. How do you feel about this week's Impact?
I thought it was a great show. This was a great show. Great to finally start being able to get caught up on Impact again.
Right. No doubt. Yeah, I'm again, they picked Macklin to carry this title for them. I think was one of the best decisions they've made this year thus far. So again, it's going to be something to watch. It's kind of like the IC title for me. It's going to be that workhorse. And he's putting that prestige on it. He's always defending, always on the show, always being talked about or seen, all that fun stuff. Again, people, if you want to buy some merch for TNA, please check out these two links. Go to tnamerch.com. If you want to keep up on the TNA news, tnawrestling.com. 100%. Like I said, I went on there and I figured their prices for their events was going to be outrageous now that they have this partnership with WWE. They're not. Their prices are very are they indie wrestling prices? No. Are they big superstar WWE prices? No, they're like very happy in the middle prices. Like I said, there's 3 seats left for Under Siege in the third row from where your ring and stuff, like your bell and the announcer would sit at a WWE event. You're literally 3 rows back from that, and it's for the 3 seats. You're looking at $200 for 3 seats.
Paris saying family friendly. Absolutely, it is.
It is super family friendly events. Yeah. So before I call an end to the show, ladies and gentlemen, please check out the number that I have here for the Canadian. It's North America, basically, hotline for number one, for if you're having suicidal thoughts, call this number or go to the website if you're outside of Canada and the US. If you're having any kind of mental episode, mental issue, you're feeling down on yourself, and you're just not feeling right, call this 988 number in Canada and the US, and these people will direct you to a professional in your area or someone you can call to give you your help. Please, your mental health matters. If you feel nobody cares, let me tell you right now, I can say for OMD because I know he feels the same way. We care. We care about you. You matter to us. We appreciate you're here.
The world is a better place with you in it.
100%. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of OMD and myself, Bubba Duke, this has been another Brace for Impact. We will catch you, lovely, wonderful people, next week. We love you. Peace out.
just like me.